Hello students, good afternoon. Please respond. Am I audible? Give a response, please. Am I audible? Please respond. Please respond to my WhatsApp number. Please send message. Come on, make it fast. MCA students, please respond in your WhatsApp group. Am I audible? Shall I start the class? I request all the students, please give a response. Give a response, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, students, good afternoon, one and all. Today we are going to discuss very important programs. Before that, just how to discuss strings. Then we will discuss object-oriented programming. I request everyone please listen. So suppose question is write a program to validate password. To validate password. For example, input. Input is for example Rajesh @ 1234. So output is strong password. Input is Rajesh @ 123. Rajesh @123. Just to how to collect some details from online, then you can able to understand. I request all the students please listen the class carefully. Please wait. Okay. Okay, no issue. Please listen. Just I want to tell you. Okay. So here conditions. A password. First one. A password should contain should contain at least one upper letter. Next, a password should contain at least one lower letter. A password should contain at least special symbol. One special symbol. That means at the rate, hash, symbol, dollar symbol. For example, if password next, a length of the password is more than 8 characters. More than 8 characters. A length of the password. A length of the password is a length of the password is less than or equal to 6 characters. Password satisfy the first four conditions. Print strong password. Then such password is strong password. If password satisfies if password satisfies if password satisfies the second condition to fifth condition, then such password is mod moderate password. Otherwise, suppose if password satisfies the 1 2 3 1, 2, 3 conditions and satisfy the 1 2 satisfy the 1 or 2 conditions and fifth condition and 4 or 5 condition. 4 or 5 condition. Then such password is weak password. Otherwise, password is invalid. Invalid password. I request all the students, please listen. For example, first one is what is the strong password? It satisfies the first. So the size of the character, the length of the password is 8, and it contains one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, and also digit is also important. A password should contain at least one digit. One digit. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If password satisfies the first 5 conditions, then such password is strong password. If password satisfies the second condition to sixth condition, second condition to 5, 6, second condition to fifth condition, then such password is the moderate password. If password satisfy one or two or three conditions, one or two and three, two and three conditions. Suppose two or one or two or three conditions and four or five conditions. Conditions and four or five conditions. So 1, 2, 3 లో ఒకటి ఉండాలి, 4 or 5 లో ఒకటి ఉండాలి. Then such password is the weak password. Otherwise, password is invalid. So here it contains it contains uh, it, so this is the moderate password. This is the moderate password. So we will discuss clearly. I request everyone, please listen. First of all, how to take password. Suppose password is ST. So find the length of the password. Length of ST. So just how to take UC. UC means upper count equal to lower count equal to digits count equal to symbol count equal to 0. So you can write in a single line. First, the first 0 is stored in SC. SC 0 is stored in DC. DC value is stored in LC. LC value is stored in VC, UC. So here upper count 0, lower count 0, digits count 0. Next, symbol count 0. So first, what should we do? First, what should we do? First of all, we have to do one thing. So first of all, you have so for I in ST. So call the character. First of all, check if I is upper. If I is upper. In case if it is upper, increment the upper count. UC equal to UC plus 1. If I is lower, in case if it is lower, increment LC equal to LC plus 1. If I is digit, if I is digit, so LC, so DC equal to DC plus 1. Next elif. If I equal to, for example, special character. So special characters, SCC. So what are the symbols? At the rate, at the rate, hash, the symbol, and symbol. So these are the special symbols. These are the special symbols. And symbol, dollar symbol, dollar symbol. So these are the special symbols. So just how to check like that. If I in SCC, then how to increment this special symbol count. So if you enter plus, it is accepted. If you enter minus, it is accepted. So better to use this. If I in SCC, what is SCC? At the rate, hash, symbol, and symbol, dollar symbol like this. So if it is there, just how to increment the SC equal to SC plus 1. So just based on this, you can count, you can identify how many upper letters, how many lower letters, how many digits, how many special characters. So the first one is what? If, if, the first one is what? If upper count at least mean, at least one upper count is nothing but greater than or equal to 1. At least one means equal to 1 or more than 1. Next, at least one lower count is nothing but LC greater than or equal to 1. At least one digit is nothing but DC greater than or equal to 1. And at least of special symbol is nothing but SC greater than or equal to 1. And length is more equal or more than 8. So N greater than or equal to 8. So the first one is a password should contains one upper letter. So UC greater than 1. A password should contains at least one lower letter. LC greater than 1. A password should contains at least one digit count. So DC greater than 1. A password should contains at least one symbol count. SC greater than 1. A password length at least 8 or more than 8. So if it satisfies all the conditions, just print what? This is the strong password. In case if it is not a strong password. So what is the second one? The second one is if password satisfies the second condition to fifth condition. What is the second condition? At least one lower letter and at least one digit, at least one symbol, at least one symbol count, or so, or at least a digit. Suppose length n greater than or equal to 6 or n greater than or equal to 8, whatever. So n greater than or equal to 8 only. Here a, a password satisfies the second condition to fifth condition. So fifth condition is equal more than or equal to 8. So at least one symbol, at least one digit, at least one lower, except upper. So first one, second one difference is there is no upper. Here moderate password, moderate password. So this is the moderate password. Next ELIF. So next one is a password satisfies 1 or 2 or 3. One means UC, one upper counts or one lower count or digit count or n greater than 6. So at the same time and n greater than or equal to 6 or n greater than or equal to 8. Already we discussed here. So if password satisfies 1 or 2 or 3 conditions and 4 or 5. 4, this is the 4. This is the 5. In case if you want to write like that, you can write. Either size is greater than 8 or greater than 6. So then print weak password. We will discuss. We will try to write the different types of passwords, then you can understand. In case if it is satisfies the, if it is not satisfies the remaining conditions, invalid password, invalid password. So this is the code. Let's check whether it is working or not. So just before that, we are just write the code for finding how many upper letters, how many lower letters, how many digits, how many symbols, based on the character handling functions. So today is June 10. Listen all of you. So now I request everyone, please listen. First one. First one, just I want to enter Rajesh at the rate 123. Definitely the length of the size is 8. More than 8, no issue. Greater than or equal to 8 or more than 8. So Rajesh is at the rate 7 plus 3, 10 characters. So definitely length is more than 8. Next one, special symbol is there. Next, at least one special symbol is there and yes. At least one lower count is there and yes. At least one digit is there and yes. So it is satisfies 1 to 5 conditions. Definitely it is the strong password. Definitely it is strong password. No doubt at all. Next second. Next second. Next second. Second one. Suppose Rajesh at the rate 123. So what is the difference? Before it satisfies the all the 1 to 5 conditions. Now it is not satisfies the, now it is not satisfies the first condition because there is no upper letter. In case if you not enter the upper letter, what will happen? It is moderate password because here lower one lower count is there and a yes, one digit is there and a yes, one symbol is there and a yes, and length is more than 8 and a yes. So definitely it is valid. So it is moderate password. Sorry, yes. So here Rajesh at the rate 123. So definitely it is moderate password. Definitely it is moderate password. Let's check the remaining. So here just I am writing like that. RAJ 123. RAJ 123. So here one upper letter there and no. Lower letter is there. True. Digit is also there. So true. So even if it contains at least one upper letter, at least one lower letter, at least digit, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, size is 6 or 8, whatever. So it is weak password. It is weak password. In case if you enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if you enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it is weak password. Weak password means anybody can easily understand the password. There is two weak password. Moderate okay, strong is very good for password. Now, good for password. Now, for example, if you enter 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, just I want to enter my name. My name. Here what will happen? So it is also weak password. It is also weak password. Okay. It is also weak password. So what is invalid password? Less than 6 characters. Less than 6 means just I want to enter Raj at the rate 1. So it is invalid because the length of the password is less than 6. So no doubt at all. It is definitely it is invalid password. Okay, here we have to mention end. So just if you try to enter, definitely it is weak password. So this type of code is very very important. You can observe. So I will show you. Before that, we have to discuss some other code. Okay. Next, I request all the students please listen. Write a program to extract numbers one side and characters another side from the given string. From the given string, input AB 12 CRG3, for example. Output is 135 ABCRG. So this is the program. So how can you extract numbers one side and characters another side from the given string? First of all, you have to read input. Suppose st equal to input, just characters. So just how to take character string, and also how to take digit string, empty string. Now what should you do? Just call every character from st. St means string. Check first of all if it is digit or not. If it is digit, how to add to digit. D equal to d plus I. In case elf, if I is alpha, add to character ch equal to ch plus I. Please allow listen. Here ch contains characters, digit contains digits. First result. What is the result? First digits plus followed by the characters. Now just print res. Here res is the output. So here D contains digits, ch contains characters. So just have to combine with plus. Plus means concatenation. For example, I want to write 1 C D F G 3 H 6 U. So what will be the output? 136 CDGHU. So what will happen? Here it is separating numbers one side, character another side. So how can you write this? It is very simple. First of all, just how to read a string. So take empty strings CH and D. Call the every character. Check whether it is digit or not. In case if it is digit, add to digit string. If it is character alphabet, add to CH. So result equal to D plus CH. So digit followed by the character. So just print RS. So it is very very important. It is very very important. Okay. Sometimes the question is asked like that. I request everyone please listen. Sometimes question is asked like that. So asked, write a program to extract the numbers and characters from the string. For example, just I want to tell you how can you do this. Just input means suppose ADC 3K4P. Suppose output is here, you have to add all the numbers 3 plus 4 7 followed by the character ADC KP. ADC KP. So first of all you have to extract the numbers and add all these things. So how can you do this? Again, now what should you do? So first of all, you have to take CH string. Now we can take D list and digits list. So first of all, you have to call for I in. So just you have to take string st equal to input. Here for I in st, if I is digit, if I is digit, then d dot append convert into integer int of I. Else, suppose elif, if I is alpha, you have to check whether it is alpha or not, because even white space is there, it is included. So you can definitely check whether the character is alphabet or not. If it is alpha, add to ch equal to ch plus I. Now result equal to str of, so sum of d means what will happen, all the characters will be added and added to str plus ch. Now print res. So this is very simple. Sum of d means all the numbers will be added. I will show the output. Suppose so 555 means 15, 19, 24 EEDGH. So automatically what will happen? All the numbers are added to D. Before added, it is converted into integer and added to D. Once added all the digits, you can use sum of d function, which is used to add all the digits of the list and convert into string. Plus ch means concatenate in the string. So if you all the and the entire output will be stored in res. When you try to print res, you will get the result. So this is also very important. Okay. So I request all the students, please note down. Then we will discuss very important concept, object oriented programming. For next 45 minutes, we have to discuss object orientation only. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, we have we have on object orientation. So it is very important for your campus placements. So I will give you 1 minute time to note down this. So I request everyone student, please listen. So this class is very, very important. So maybe this class is very new to you, but I will try to explain. Please listen all of you. It is very, very important. Uh, it is maybe if you learn Java, it is very simple for you. Don't worry. So I will try to explain very slowly for this concept. I request everyone, please listen. So object oriented programming. Object oriented programming in Python. In Python. So before that, I just want to tell you what is the use of the what is the object oriented programming. Object oriented programming is nothing but it is just a approach. So how many approaches are there? How many approaches are there? Respond. Am I audible? Please give a response. Response, please. Am I audible? Am I audible? Remaining students, please give a response in WhatsApp group. Am I audible? Please give a response. Am I audible? MC students, give a response. MC students. Okay, thank you. Okay, students. So just I have to explain what is approach. So approach is nothing but just it is just a concept which is used to build the programming, which is used to build the programming with several concepts and matter. So how many types of approaches? Four types of approaches. The first one is structured programming approach. The first one is structured programming approach. Second one is procedural programming approach. Procedural programming approach. Third one is modular programming approach. Modular programming approach. Fourth is object oriented programming approach. Object oriented programming approach. So what is structured programming approach? Structured programming approach is nothing but when you want to write a program, you can use you can use functions to implement the program. Here in this structured programming approach, just you have to use functions. Just you have to use functions to implement a program. In a structured programming approach, only we are using functions. So without function, we can't do anything. Suppose when you want to read, you have to use function. When you want to print output, you have to use function. That's the main reason C is structured programming language. So what it means that when you want to read a data, just you have to use scanf function. When you want to print data, you have to use print function. So everything it is based on the functions. That's the main reason C is structured programming approach. What is procedural programming approach? Procedural programming approach is nothing but procedures. So procedures is nothing but uh, methods and what. So the procedural programming language which is used to implement anything with the help of methods. So that's the main reason procedural programming language and object oriented programming, procedural programming language and structural programming approach both are same. So C is structured. Sometimes we are called C is structured programming. C++ is called procedural programming language. Modular programming is nothing but when you want to implement any program, you can use modules. But coming to object oriented programming, when you want to write any program, just you can use classes and objects. When you implement a program with help of classes and objects, such programming language is called classes and objects programming language. So what is the main importance of the classes and objects programming language? Just I want to tell you clearly. Please listen all of you. For example, just I want to write a program. Program name is student. For example, in the student, I have to read data. I have to read data for student number, student name, student group, student address. Just I want to write the program for implementing student number, student name, student group, student address. So these are all data will be stored in student program. So student program is there here. Now I want to write some student exam program. For example, student exam program. In the student exam program, I have to I have to mention different variables. So the variables are suppose student number, student number, student name, student name, student group, student group, subject 1, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. So this is called student exam program. For student exam program, you have to declare 6 variables. The variables are student number, student name, student group, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. Here again I want to write some other program. Other program is called student result. I want to write this program. So what is the program? So program name is student result. What are the fields to require? Here fields are same fields. So student number. So next student name, student group, subject 1 marks, subject 1 marks, subject 2 marks, subject 3 marks, total, total, average, suppose grade, like this. So just how many programs? How many programs? There are the 3 programs. So first one, student number for the student, So student number, student name, student group, student address. Students, please respond. Did you get my class? MC students, give a response, please. Is it okay right now? Please respond. Please give a response, please. Is everything clear? Students, give a response, please. Students, give a response. Am I audible? Give a response, please. What about remaining? Okay, thank you. So here, just I request you to please listen. So here, these programs are called individual programs. These programs are called individual programs. So this is called conventional programming. So this is one conventional programming. This is one conventional programming. This is one conventional programming. So here, what is happening? If you implement the individual programming is nothing but conventional programming. Now, to write the 1000 students data. If you want to write the 1000 students data, then what will happen? You have to enter the data for student number, student name, student group, student address. So here you have to enter 1000 student numbers, 1000 students name, 1000 student groups, 1000 student addresses. Here you have to enter 1000 data, for example. Again, if you want to implement this program, again you have to enter the 1000 students numbers, 1000 students name, 1000 student group, 1000 subject ones, 1000 subjects twos, 1000 subjects threes. So then your program is over. For example, if you want to implement this program, again you have to enter 1000 student numbers, 1000 students name, 1000 students group, next 1000 subject one. మా వన్స్ చెక్ చేసుకోండి అమ్మా. ఎంసీ వాళ్ళకి వస్తుంది. ఒకసారి యూట్యూబ్లో చూడండి. ఆ యూట్యూబ్ లింక్ పంపించాను గ్రూప్లో. నేను వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్లో యూట్యూబ్ లింక్ పంపించాను. ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ యూ టు ప్లీజ్ జాయిన్ ఫ్రమ్ ది యూట్యూబ్ లింక్. ఇన్ కేస్ ఇఫ్ యూ అనేబుల్ టు జాయిన్ ఆన్ అభ్యాస్. I request everyone please join from YouTube. In case if you unable to join from the Abhyas. So here student result means what will happen? Again you have to enter 1000 student details. So this is the individual programs. What will happen? You have to enter 1000 students details for student, 1000 student details for student exam, 1000 student details for student result. Then what will happen? The same data is repeated. So here already we entered student number, student name, student group. Again we entered here. What will happen? The data is repeated. Again what will happen? For example, if you want to get the data for the student result, what will happen? Again you have to enter student number, student name, student group. Exam. The student exam data is available in student. Once if you enter, what will happen? Again you have to enter for the remaining program. What is the drawback? There is no relation between one program to another program. Here relation is not there. So relation is nothing but there is no communication between one program to another program. If the communication is not there in between one program to another program, then what will happen? You have to enter the data repeatedly. How can you overcome this issue? You can, if you want to overcome this issue, you have thing. You have to interact with one program to another program. Here, one program is called in Python in class object orientation. This program is called class. This program is called class. The name of the different. Here, class name is student. Here, class name is student exam. Here class name is student result. So then what will happen? We can easily communicate with one class to another class. One class to another class. So here one class contains here I can enter 1,000 student details. But you can also duplicate this program. So duplication is nothing but you can read multiple students data at a time. Sir, I can't understand. Could you please explain? For example, for example, here student number is 123. Student number is 456. Student number is 789. So one student entered 123 as a student number. One student has entered 456 as a student number. One student entered 786, 789 as a SV number. So the three students can enter the data at a time. So if you want to enter the data line by line, no issue. But if you want to enter the data, same data at a time, you have to create objects. So we can duplicate the class. So you can what will happen? We can easily interact with one class to another class for data sharing. And also we can call one object to another object. So here simply say that what is the use of the object oriented programming? Especially object oriented programming, which is used to implement and designing the programming, and also it is used to remove the pitfalls is nothing but repeated information. So especially object oriented is used to eliminate the repeated information, and also arrange the communication between one programming to another programming. So I request everyone, please listen. Especially I want to say that especially okay students, uh, due to temperature, due to weather problem, some students are not getting the class. So tomorrow we will continue the class. I request all the students, please practice. Tomorrow we will discuss object-oriented programming and along with along with different programs. Tomorrow we will discuss what is object-oriented programming, what are the concepts of the object-oriented programming. Everything we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, students. This is for today. Tomorrow we will discuss remaining concepts. Bye. I love you. See you soon.